First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Caleb Smith is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 3 is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 2-0. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He's coming off a nice month where he had 8 home runs. That's like 2 every week. If you could throw out 2 every week, you're going to have big numbers at the end of the year, and that's what he did last month. It showed me a lot about who he is and the power he has.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Manny Machado. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Machado is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Padres down in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
So digging in now, John Birdie. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, 0-1. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Myers is under it. One away. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Standing in, Brian Anderson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And very quickly they're two gone to start the inning. Into the box now, Steve Pearce. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Renfroe over to his left, and the inning is over. Miami down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Hunter Renfroe, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
So the base is empty here with one away. And digging in now, Franmil Reyes. The pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. In the on-deck circle, Ian Kinsler. He'll hit next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Batting 6th, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now the 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Austin Hedges would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a solo shot for Ian Kinsler, number 14 on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Into the box now, Austin Hedges. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fastball called for strike 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Leading off the inning, Jorge Alfaro. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
So here's how the San Diego Padres are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at second baseman Ian Kinsler, one of the real grinders in our sport. A leadoff hitter that creates problems, not only with his power, but the ability to steal bags. And on defense, one of the quickest double play turns in the game.
Striding into the box, Peter O'Brien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Two and one.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has a beat on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorkys Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. He'll try again. 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Down the left field line and deep, and they can't run it down. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
In now, Joey Lucchesi. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He stays alive, still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of up.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Rojas, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it. He's got it 1 away. The pitcher, Caleb Smith, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. John Birdie, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. That's wide, 2-0.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now. Ready with the 3-0. And with 2 away in an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning
Now
alone.
batting,
So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Rojas over at second. Birdie on at first with 2 down. Takes this the other way to right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Standing in, Jose Pirela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. Hopped up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
The third baseman.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. In now, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. O'Brien is there. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Birdie will put this one away, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Steve Pierce. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, Steve Pierce.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Ready on 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. And he got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Digging in to
45.
try it again, Peter O'Brien. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Franmil Reyes looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
This is in the air to left. Kemp arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 3.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. 1 run, just 1 hit, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Hedges is considered one of the best defensive catchers in the game today. He often gets praise for his work behind the plate, and I know a lot of pitchers have made it clear that his presence back there adds a level of comfort that not many others can replicate.
And Matty, I don't know if he's always going to be a favorite for the Gold Glove, but you walk around this clubhouse, you hear these pitchers rave about throwing to this guy. That's all I need to hear.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready now, Ortiz Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Drilled on the ground to short. To his right, Pirella. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
For the Marlins.
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So stepping in, Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Kemp, a previous member of the Houston Astros, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
Two out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Kemp at second with 2 down. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Marlins leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2, and it's fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Joey Lucchesi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. One out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Rojas ranging up the middle, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Will Myers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0. Change up low, 2-0. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He sure does. It's a baker's dozen. 13 in a row he's set down now, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, John Birdie. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes has a beat on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The first baseman,
into the box now, 25. Steve Pearce. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 1 and the Marlins 0. Welcome back to South Florida. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Pirela. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
Now at the plate, Manny Machado. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well, a good swing there by Machado, but he pulls this one foul down the line and out of play. Oh, and this ball is right deep down the line in left, and that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Hit to third. Anderson comes up with it. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Hunter Renfroe. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First offering on its way. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike, too. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, where they hold a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Now the 1-0 lays off again, and it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now at the plate, Gorky Hernandez. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Here comes the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Now a curveball misses inside.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Myers is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Adam Warren takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Adam Warren.
Miguel Rojas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Tony Kemp will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit down the third baseline. The 0-1 offering. And he lays off for ball one. Now that's popped up. Pirella settles under it near second. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Marlins strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tayron Guerrero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For Miami. Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Tayron Guerrero. Now playing shortstop.
Leading off the inning, Franmil Reyes, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one, didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Ian Kinsler will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Settling in now, Austin Hedges. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. O'Brien is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. And next to the plate will be J.T. Little, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0 is a slider taken in the dirt.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Into the box now, John Birdie. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kirby Yates will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 39, Kirby Yates. Now playing second base and batting 9, number 9.
Striding in, Brian Anderson. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now. The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Yates has over 40 innings on his line so far, and when you look at his whip over those innings, it's not a particularly pretty number, over 1.5, so he's often dealing with a lot of traffic on the base paths, unfortunately. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Robbie Moylan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Moylan.
Stepping into the box, Eric Hosmer. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And that misses, 2-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. This is on the ground over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Now stepping into the box, Javi Guerra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Moylan, a 25-year-old. This is his first year at the big league level. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Three and 1 to the Padres left fielder.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Myers takes, and this winds up missing ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. But the recovery throw will be in time to front. A good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. Craig Stammen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
For San Diego, number 34, Craig Stammen.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Steve Pearce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and 1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. On the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
In now, Jorge Alfaro. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. The second for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the one out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Peter O'Brien. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming, here it is. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Alfaro stands at first with one out. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Ball 2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Marlins down to their final out now, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The San Diego Padres took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joey Lucchesi earned his 5th win of the year as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Caleb Smith is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Craig Stammen earns the save out of the bullpen, his 15th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian.